Legally Blonde, based on the novel by Amanda Brown and the movie of the same name, opened in London's West End in January 2010, and it already had booked itself over £2 million worth of advance tickets. It's won itself 3 Olivier Awards, Best New Musical amongst them, and the independent newspapers described it as ridiculously enjoyable from start to finish, and having seen it recently, I can agree with that. Joining me now are 2 of the lead performers from the cast of that show. Mead, who plays the character of Emmett Forrest, and I've also got Carley Stenson, who plays the lovable sorority sister herself, Elle Woods. Welcome to QVC, guys.
Hi.
Hiya.
Thanks for having us.
It's lovely to have you here. Now, for anybody at home who isn't familiar with the story of Legally Blonde, basically what's it about and what's your relationship as the characters?
Okay.
Well, do you want to go first? Or
Okay, I'll set it up until you come in.
Yeah.
Ditzy Blonde kind of relies on appearances to get her through life and doesn't take life too seriously. Tries to chase down her ex-boyfriend to get him to fall in love with her again by going to Harvard, where she meets Emmett Forrest.
Yeah, and I basically study with Elle and help her get into Harvard, not just to chase this guy called Warner, but to actually show herself that there's more to life than
Well, for me, it's
chasing
kind of
guys.
it's a bit of a fairy tale, a bit of a moral story. It's all about being true to yourself. And I believe your character's so great in it. You're both great in it, obviously, but Elle's character is so funny. The whole show actually is really funny. And in fact, what I did notice about it was it goes at such a pace once it starts. It's like a steam train, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over within sort of two hours.
It's
2 hours 15.
really
It's
quick.
a quick show.
Yeah, we're told to kind of treat the show by our directors, Dom and Jerry. We're told to keep the show up like a balloon, like don't let it drop, don't let any of the moments kind of go flat or anything. Just keep it going, and you are really tired at the end of the show.
I don't know how you keep that kind of pace up throughout, because it's just barreling along. It's funny. There's music.
The show is so much fun. The songs are fun. Even I mean, we've done it countless times now, and I still love the songs. All of them are really like my favourites. So.
Well, Carley, you perform, I think, is it about 16 numbers out of a possible 19 or so? It's a huge amount
it's
anyway.
only 2, maybe 3. There's 3 that I don't sing. Yeah.
And plus, also, you've got loads of costume changes. You're
19 costume changes.
Big role for you, isn't it?
How do you do that?
I'm really proud of that. Yeah, I definitely don't do it on my own. I literally stand there in the wings and the girls dress me and the boys, and I just go like that and stand there. So
just
it's not credit to me.
Well, Lee, you joined the cast in June of this year.
But I've been doing it about 6 weeks now. Yeah, I'm doing
how are you settling in?
Brilliant. Yeah, I'm having a great time.
I feel like
You look great to me.
Oh.
Your partner Denise Van Outen was in the show before you. Had she any hints for you about A, about the show itself, but B, about dealing with this cast?
Not really. No, she just said the company were great fun, really, and nice group of guys to work with, good team, and that was part of the attraction for me as well, because I auditioned about 3 months after she left, and and impressed the producers and got the part. So.
Well, you can kind of see that you were saying you were enjoying working in the cast, but it's very much an ensemble cast, really. I know you guys are playing kind of lead roles, but everybody has part, everybody has a name, and everybody's practically on stage all of the time. So it is a real ensemble feel.
Yeah, we have so many characters so many actors who have more characters than you can even spot. Like, watch my friends, just they're on all the time, constant getting changed into a different character,
lots of
different
dialogue
wig.
and songs.
And Carley, you originally were playing Margot before you moved on to the role of Elle. Well, Lee came into it fresh, but you were already in the cast. But was that easy, or did it make it harder for you because you'd already been in the show from a different perspective?
No, for me, it kind of made it a little bit easier, obviously, because I understudied Elle, so I had a bit of a run of it myself.
Okay.
So it took the kind of pressure off a little bit, because I knew what to expect, and I'd done it a few times. So yeah, it was it made it a bit easier for me. And Margot's such a fun role as well.
She is brilliant.
So
Both
good.
brilliant. Listen, I was reading one of the reviews in the Times was saying that the show has dance that embraces everything from skipping with ropes to river dance. I mean, there's, but I think that kind of encapsulates the show. There's like something, a bit of everything in there.
There's something for everyone in the show,
and
all ages.
The choreography is by award-winning choreographer Jerry Mitchell. But how difficult was it to learn all of that? And are you both natural movers?
I used to dance, so it wasn't too bad, but we're doing a lot of dancing in heels. I don't know, the river dance section's not too... Actually, no, it did take me quite a while to get the leg work right. But once you've got it and you do it every night, it's like driving, it just comes automatic to you. But there's some crazy little moves that we give our little nicknames to, like the pretzel move.
Pretzel.
And all like that. On
Is
Jerry's
that just so you can remember
moves.
it?
Yeah.
Pretzel move, everybody.
They're so unusual, but they're good, and they kind of get a bit addictive. You
I
just
actually
kind of
managed
go
to
home
swerve all the dancing in the show, which is brilliant. So.
You not do any dancing? I thought you did.
You do your own jig at the end of Chip.
The very end of the show, on the bows, I do a little step dig clap. But
Yeah.
Oh, we've done a very good job of covering that because
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen the show. I thought you did more choreography than
no,
He
I
should.
just- yeah.
Maybe it's just because you're swaying a lot. I thought in the courtroom scene when they do that hilarious song "Gay or European," which is
so funny, isn't it?
That's my
song.
favourite.
I thought maybe you did something there. Speaking about funny bits, you were talking about river dance as well.
Yeah.
That's really funny too.
Yeah.
Speaking as an Irishman, I don't take any
Oh,
offence.
did you like it?
Because Paulette's character has a
Yeah.
thing about Irishmen and stuff
Yeah.
in it, which is actually really funny.
Oh, good.
But as I say, lots of funny stuff in it. I mean, even in Chip on My Shoulder,
Yeah.
Elle's such an airy-fairy character. You know,
She
so
is,
like,
yeah.
oh, love will find the way, and you know, Warner will, it'll all be great. And you're like, what kind of rich romantic planet are you from? And Elle's like, Malibu.
yeah.
You know the words, I love it.
It's great. She
Yeah.
just wants to be sat by the pool, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Initially. And
that's kind of, she has her own little bubble, her own little idea of the world. She hasn't a clue what goes on the outside, which is what Emmett's there to teach her
But Emmett
about.
learns a lot from Elle as well. I mean, she gives him some dress sense and
She gives you some
shows
gusto
him-
as
yeah.
well.
he's
Yeah, to get up and
quite a flat guy.
look
so.
after yourself. Yeah.
What would be your favourite or funniest moments from the show?
Sure.
Oh, for me, I love doing Chip on Your Shoulder. It's like a 10-minute scene
Yeah.
where I'm taking Elle through that journey of study and helping her find herself. So that's a great moment for me in the show.
There's lots of little bits in
And
that, isn't
Take
there?
It Like a Man that we
Yeah,
did
that's nice.
earlier on
Yes.
for you as well.
Yeah.
That's a really fun number.
You've also got great things. You've also got like the UPS guy, Kyle.
Yeah.
Every time he appears on stage,
Amazing.
He's
He
massive
gets
as
his
well,
own
isn't
cheer.
he is, and
Yeah.
he's
Like
like,
chest of steel,
yeah,
yeah.
huge, and he goes, "I've got a big package." You're like, okay.
Yeah, we do get away with it, tongue in cheek, just about.
There's lots of tongue-in-cheek, kind of slightly risque things in there, a bit of double entendre. There's a lot
Yeah.
in there. It's
That's for the
hilarious and
adults, you
funny.
see, and then you've got all the pink and the dogs and the fun and the vibrancy
Well,
for the kids.
speaking of the dogs, actually, I mean, they are so cute.
They're
I mean,
gorgeous.
They got so much oohs and ahs. They get cheers of their own. I did wonder, actually, because they got so much love and attention from the audience. What's it like to work with them? Is that difficult?
I love him. Even when I was Margot and they used to run past me because they're supposed to come up to me and bark to me. Sometimes they'd run off or they'd run past or they'd go and look at the audience.
You were saying last week
Just
that
love him.
the dogs spent some time at home with you as well, didn't they?
Yeah,
For a
I get
couple
to
of
bond
nights,
with
so you can
them.
bond with them.
Yeah,
So they do know
like
who you
me.
are.
Yeah, so they come to me.
It's quite nice.
Because I thought, how do they manage that? Because they do run up to you. I mean, little
Yeah.
Bruiser, who's your little... It's a Chihuahua, isn't it?
Chihuahua, yeah.
In the opening scene, runs onto the stage,
Yeah.
sits centre stage, bold as you like, barks up the sorority girls,
Steals
and
the
like,
scene,
what?
yeah.
What's happened? What? And it's like a lassie moment.
So
It was
cute.
hilarious, and that
I
just
took
sets the
one. I
tone.
took one home who's actually called Bruiser because they've all got names that rhyme with Bruiser, so it's not confusing for them.
Yeah.
But the one that's actually called Bruiser, I took him home once, and I was like, "Where's he gone? Where's he gone?" And I looked in my room, and he'd gone and sat in my own handbag. he'd not gone in his own bag. He'd gone and sat in my
Brilliant.
own, sat on my purse.
Brilliant. And then
nail
you've got big
file.
old Rufus as well, who's
Yeah.
Paulette's dog.
Oh, they're
and-
amazing. They think they've got the energy of the Chihuahuas, but they
Yeah.
haven't, and it's gorgeous.
So the Bulldogs as well, they're next door to my room in the theatre. So you've got Ronnie and Monty, the two Bulldogs, and they often pop round for a chat mid-show as well. So between
amazing.
scenes.
I love that.
Yeah,
They think they can
big
jump up like the Chihuahuas, and they just can't. It's-
soppy dogs. Yeah,
Oh, they're
so
gorgeous.
cute.
Bless. I do want to mention just at this point, what we're looking at here is we've got tickets for Legally Blonde in the West End, and normally they're £66 and 50p, but we have them for, I think it's £33 we have them for here. So what you'll do is you'll get a voucher, you'll get your voucher number in there, that's for a single ticket, £33, and then you just call up and you book with your voucher number, but all the details will be on the voucher and they'll be coming up later. And these are the highest price seats you can get, so they're great seats. If
Bargain.
my seat is anything to judge
They are
by,
really good
it was a
seats, and we
brilliant
can
seat,
see
so
them
you're
really
really going to
clearly.
enjoy it, I have to
Top
say.
house seats, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, Carly, I was just wondering about you guys working together. Carly, people may know you from your character. Is it Steph Cunningham in Hollyoaks?
Yeah, she died as Steph Roach. She's had a few names under her
Steph
belt.
Roach.
Yeah.
What was
Was
it
she
like
married
making
then,
that
I think?
transition to the West End, though?
I kind of grew up on singing and dancing anyway in like theatrical school and doing all the Saturday classes and ballet and all that. So I always kept up the singing and the dancing whilst I was doing my decade at Hollyoaks. So it's kind of always been in the back of my mind
Right.
as to what I've wanted to do. But the transition, I found I was ready for the kind of big change, but
Yeah.
there's so many things that I didn't realise and take on that I've learnt along the way that I've had good direction for. So
Well, Lee, a lot of people, around the country know you for the musicals and for Joseph and all of that.
Yeah.
But Am I right in saying you're about to appear in Casualty this week?
I am. See,
Oh,
with
yeah. So you're
Carly,
going the other way?
I'm going with
You're
Carly the
going
other
like
way.
that?
Yeah. Next Saturday night is my first sort of
Is
TV.
it next Saturday night? I
I
couldn't
play
remember when
a
it was.
school teacher
I'm gonna
called
set
Harry.
the planner.
Fantastic.
It's
So,
really exciting.
if I were to ask with you which will be the first love, theatre or TV, which would you say?
Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? I think it's not. If
Would
you
you like different
can,
merits?
it's
Yeah.
nice to
Completely
do
different.
different things. Really,
I've
you can dip
always
in both.
said I would love it if Hollyoaks was a musical. I would have stayed there. And if,
Can you
but if they
imagine?
kept the first take,
They've
we
got a
didn't have to
musical
go
at Corrie,
on.
don't they? Like,
I know.
Coronation
They
Street.
said that.
I thought
I
they did a
mentioned
musical
that.
Hollyoaks once. Did they not? Did I dream that?
No, that's probably
they
the one thing we haven't done. We haven't done a live one. I don't think we get away with doing
That'd
a
be so
live one.
funny.
I say
Brilliant.
we, I'm not even there anymore.
Well, listen, if I asked the two of you to give me kind of just 3 words to sum up the essence of Legally Blonde and how much fun it is, what would you say?
What's your 3 words?
Mine's fun-funny, vibrant, and
Vibrant. That's a good word.
electric. Just heartwarming. Oh, 4. There we go.
Yeah. I'd say heartwarming as well, and just a great night out, and quick. Yeah, it's just like it's
Yeah.
like a train ride, and it doesn't stop. So.
Yeah.
I'd say high camp,
Yeah.
kitsch fun, pink,
Yeah.
and I'd say, as lots of people have said before, this much fun just shouldn't be legal.
Yes.
You see what I
like
did there?
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
clever.
It's cheesy, but I like it.
Smooth.
Yeah. Okay,
Smooth.
I want to thank you both so much for coming in, Carly and Leah. It's been
Thank you.
absolutely lovely meeting you
Pleasure.
and chatting with you. If you do want to get your hands on the voucher, then the details will be coming up. It's a great price at just £33 with a saving, as it was originally £66.50. Thank you so much for coming in. It is Legally Blonde.